Are you kidding me? I plan to get up early, or early-ish for me, to record the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, which I can start voting on today, but I didn't notice that this said 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I thought it was 9 a.m. my time. So I'm here an hour and 51 minutes early, ready to vote, but they're not ready to vote. Alright, I did a brief look over on the categories, but can't really do anything now, so I guess I'll see you in an hour and 51 minutes. Alright, we finally made it. Hello everybody! Infernape Shinjo here. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but I have finally found the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and by find I mean they finally posted it, so I'm not gonna waste any more time. You know what the Crunchyroll Anime Awards are. If you don't, Crunchyroll hosts awards every year for the last 3 or 4 years, and you vote on what you think are the best anime in specific categories. So let's jump into this. I'm gonna work on Anime of the Year at the very end. Okay, the nominees for protagonist. Okay. Natsumi from Decadence, Katarina from Villainous, Jujutsu Kaisen, Misfit. Okay, so this is interesting because a lot of these I either didn't watch or didn't finish. Like, I watched Decadence, but I didn't finish it. Never watched Jujutsu Kaisen, never watched Misfit, King of Demon Academy, or whatever. And I haven't caught up that much to Haikyuu yet. So really, the only ones that I can really vote on are Katarina and Midori. This is gonna be a hard one because this is interesting because I really like Midori's character, but I also like Katarina. This is gonna be a hard one. If I'm having this much difficulty on the very first one, I can only imagine how much harder it's gonna get. I think as a show itself, I did prefer Villainous. Aizoken was good, but it's just there for Sakuga's sake. So that's what I'm gonna vote for that. And yep, confirm that. Alright, so since that's taken care of, let's go ahead and close this out. At least it shows which ones I've already voted for. Best Antagonist. Honestly, this is a hard pick because at the same time, Katarina is technically an antagonist in the plot of the game, but she's a protagonist here. Okay. Dorohedoro, Jujutsu Kaisen, Tower of God, Fruits Basket Season 2, ReZero, and Academia. Was Overhaul that season? I guess he was technically at the very start of the year. I actually forgot about that. Well, again, haven't watched Dorohedoro, or Jujutsu, or Fruits Basket, or ReZero. So I'm torn between Rachel and Overhaul. I don't know. At the same time, I can make a case for both of them. I mean, honestly, I don't know like any of the antagonists here, like from Jujutsu Kaisen or Dorohedoro, but I would have taken one of those out and replaced it with Mami from Red to Girlfriend because she is an absolute antagonist. This might be a hot take, but I'm thinking that Rachel is a much more antagonistic person than Overhaul. Because if you've seen the show, you know how messed up that whole thing is. So let's go on to Best Boy, and I can only imagine, since Rachel was on there, that we're gonna see Nevermind. Okay, we got Dorohedoro, can't count it. Jujutsu Kaisen, can't count it. Legoshi? Was that? I think it was dubbed that year. So technically, okay, so the only one I can really vote for is Kun, because I haven't caught up to Haikyuu yet, and I haven't seen any of the rest of these. Alright, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. In all honesty, I thought the bomb was going to be there, although I can kind of understand why he isn't. Alright, now Best Girl. This is probably going to be hard, but let's see what the categories are before I pick. Kanamori Mizuhara. I don't know who that is from Dorohedoro or Great Pretender. Really? So they're picking Kaguya instead of Chika? Well, I mean, that's fair, because if it was Chika, she would probably win. Well, I would say Katarina's a good protagonist, but probably not best girl, in my opinion. At the same time, Kaguya, I prefer Chika. Mizuhara, I prefer Sumi. So I guess that leaves Kanamori? I mean, she's not like the normal pick for best girl, but I mean, I don't know. To be fair, I do feel kind of bad that I didn't vote for Izoken in the other category, so I'll vote for Kanamori here. I don't remember if I did it like this last year. I know that I voted, but I don't know if I had to go through confirmation. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't even make a video about it last year. I'm not sure. Oh boy, best opening sequence. So, this is probably going to be more for the Sakuga, but I'm probably just going to be basing it off of the OP. Alright, so what do we got over here? Easy Breezy, Kakai Keaton, Wildside, GP, Phoenix, and... Okay. Well, I haven't seen Haikyuu, Great Pretender, Beastars, or Jujutsu Kaisen, so it's down to Kaguya-sama and Izoken. To be fair, I do like the Kaguya opening, and I do love a lot of the scenes with Chika, obviously. But the fact that Easy Breezy makes a pretty boppy opening, especially with the visuals, with basically only like half a dozen frames or whatever, because it's basically the characters just doing different poses and just repeating them over and over again, just different colors. So I gotta give him props for that, so I'm gonna vote for Izoken with that one. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised on these ones, because I'm already, what, 4 categories in? 5 categories in. I'm already 5 categories in, and there hasn't been any mention of Tower of God, which is kind of interesting. Best ED, so just like opening, I'm just gonna be basing it off of the song. Really? Okay, so I have not seen any of these openings, or EDs technically. The only one I know a little bit about is the B&A ending and Inspector's ending, but even so, that's not really much. Although the ED from Inspector is done by Mamoru Miyano. How does that sound? I remember a lot of people hyping up these EDs, so what's it sound like? Okay, I'm really vibing with this. Okay, this song is pretty boppy. Okay, I will give it that. I know it's probably technically cheating that I only listened to that one and not any of the other ones, but just like, I don't know. I know a little bit more about Inspector than the other ones, besides BNA. So it's just like, I probably wouldn't get a lot of the, like, stuff that happens in it. And I do like that ED, so I'm going with that. Because at the same time, I just didn't really vibe with BNA's ending. And I'm actually surprised that they didn't have the opening of B&A on here. But I mean, I don't know what else I could have included for ending besides those ones. So, VA performance, Japanese. Wave, listen to me. Toilet Bound Hanako. Oh, is that the other one? I guess it is. No, it is Hanako. It says it right there. I guess it is. Okay, that is the VA. Okay. Subaru. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, I did like Kanamori's performance, but at the same time, I do like Hanako's. Just because I have a feeling that Hanako-kun probably isn't going to get a lot of nominations in this, I'm going to vote for that. And I already voted for Izoken like, what, 2 times already? Here's one that I'm definitely qualified to vote on. English performance. A lot of these I watched in the Japanese version, so I'm probably not gonna know a lot of these. Okay. So it has the voice actors up above and then the name. Okay. Wait. Echidna's Anarice? Is that how you pronounce it? That's the same person that did Nessa in the Pokemon, what's it called? Twilight Wings thing. That's cool. Zeno, I haven't really heard his performance, and I didn't know there was a new Fate this season. And A lot of these other ones I didn't know, so I'm going with Johnny Young Bosch because it's like, as Bomb is the only one that I actually watched from these dubbed this season, or this year, or last year technically. Honestly, I feel like they do this every year when I vote on these. They pick ones that I haven't watched, so kind of a bad feel. So best director, okay. We got Tower of God on this. Oh, and we got Masaka Yuasa and Kaguya-sama. And the three that I'm tempted between, Tower of God, Kaguya-sama, and Izoken, I have voted for Izoken twice, I think, and Tower of God once? No, twice. Shoot, I didn't even realize I voted for it for Bomb and Kun. So, just to be fair, since I voted for Tower of God twice and Izoken twice, I'm gonna throw this to Kaguya-sama. Because at the same time, while it probably wasn't like the best directed, best animated, whatever, I still enjoy it. Like I said, I want to at least play fair. I don't want to have everything be Tower of God or everything be Izoken. Okay, best animation. I feel like Izoken's gonna be here. I'm just placing a bet. There it is. And God of High School and Beastars and Kaisen and Princess Connect Redive? Well, okay. I can kind of see why they would vote for that. Because this is presented by Princess Connect Redive, the mobile game, I guess. So, guess they had to put it somewhere. I mean, I will give that God of High School does have decent animation. Although I'm kind of surprised they went with that over Tower. I mean, Tower of God didn't really have the greatest animation either. Actually, what is it? In the opening of Redive, I think it is? There's like a scene where they're fighting a big monster. That was pretty well animated. Assuming it's from the same people, I'm voting for that. And yes, I am voting for this so I don't vote for Izoken again. Alright, what's up next? Best character design. I think Kaguya-sama was on this when I did it another year. It's not here this time. Oh wait, these are original designs from Izoken? And from Hanako? All the left side says original. Interesting. Well, let's eliminate. So really the only ones that I can really comment on are the ones on the left side. So I will give Izoken that it has good character designs. They're definitely unique. To be fair, all the ones on the left side are very unique. But there's just something about Hanako-kun's designs in the show. I just really like the designs. They got that cool vibe. I don't know what it is. Although this means I'm voting for Hanako twice now, but oh well. To be quite honest, I did say that I didn't expect Hanako to be on here more than one time. Best fight scene. Oh, wait a minute. If Overhaul was already on here, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I'm going through this slow. Haven't seen either one of these two, so I can't vote for them. I don't know if you can see them, but it's Jujutsu Kaisen and God of High School. Put it online, Deku versus Overhaul. Okay, yep. What is next? Really? 2 from God of High School? Really? They just... Hold on, let me move this down just in case you can't see it all. They have 2 from God of High School. You have gotta be pulling my leg on this one. Why not make it, I don't know, because a lot of the other anime this season didn't have, or I guess last year didn't have fight scenes. So, I don't know. But like, you could have pulled anything except for 2 God of High School ones. And I'm sure that there are people that are saying, well, I want this one, but I want this fight in God of High School. So he just put both in. But it's just like, no. Although I do appreciate that Akudama Drive is on here. My friend's really singing its praises. I haven't seen it yet. But the only one I have seen is Deku versus Overhaul, so that's what I'm going for. Alright, best drama. Oh, wait. I'm not going to say anything, because Fruits Basket, Great Pretender, haven't seen. Japan, really? Another category that I have not seen anything from. So I don't know anything about Somali. or Beastars. I've heard about Japan Sinks. It's from the same studio that did Izoken, interesting enough. Or Fruits I mean, I think the one I know the most about is Sing Yesterday for me. I'm voting for that one. It's done by Doga Kobo. Doga Kobo does new games, so does that mean it's inherently good? I don't know. I'm going for it anyway. Honestly, Sing Yesterday for me is one of those ones that I kind of wanted to watch, but I never got around to it. Best comedy. Okay. Now you know me. I love my comedy. So obviously, I am a whiz at this. Izoken, Kaguya-sama, Villainous, Kakushi Godo, Sleepy Princess, Demon King Academy. Villainous did make me laugh, to be fair. Kaguya did as well. Well, which one made me laugh more? I'm gonna go the risk of being called a Kaguya fanboy and go for that. Because there are just so many fun scenes in that season that I still remember. Like Ishigami running the race, what he says right before. Not gonna spoil it. And also like right at the very end when they're pumping that balloon. And especially Miko being involved just makes it even funnier. Best score. Okay. I might be able to do a little bit more on this one. Tower of God, Great Pretender, Izoken, Beastars, God of High School, Japan Sinks. Never mind. Because I was going to say, if Haikyuu was on here, I know more about the soundtrack than the actual show caught up to Season 4. But I'm gonna be the usual person here and go for Tower of God. I'm sure a lot of people might go with Izoken, but I just prefer Tower of God. I like the OP, I like the ED, prefer the ED a little bit more just because the OP is a little bit overrated in my opinion. Best couple. Okay. So, I could just cross out the middle row because I haven't seen much of Beastars or Inspector, as it wasn't obvious already from the multiple times I've mentioned it. Hunikawa I haven't seen everything of, so I don't feel right voting for that, although I do have to admit from what I've seen, their relationship is a bit precious. Kaguya and Shirogane, I think I voted for that one last year, to be fair. Rent-A-Girlfriend, no. I mean, show itself, it's obvious that they're trying to push those two together. But like, if Kazuya just keeps on acting the way he is, he's just gonna be a doormat. So, that leaves Katarina and Maria. Process of elimination is the easiest way to go through this. Wait, did I just vote for another My Life as a Villain this one? Oh well. Okay, and Best Fantasy. Okay. I don't even remember what fantasy was this season, or this year, last year. ReZero, Dragon Quest, Bookworm, Decadence, Tower of God, and Dorohedoro. Okay, so here's what I'll say. A lot of these, besides Tower of God, I have not seen everything from. I haven't caught up to ReZero, never watched Dragon Quest, Bookworm, or Dorohedoro. And I will say, I haven't finished Decadence. I think I fell off at episode 3 or 4. But I will say, up to that point, everything going around in the universe and everything did look pretty nice. Until it kind of fell apart in my opinion. I'm voting for that just because not many people are probably going to vote for it. But now with every option checked, we move on to Anime of the Year. Oh goodness, if I can take a guess based off of what I've seen, I can only imagine what I'm going to see here. Alright, Anime of the Year, let's go. And the nominees are, I'm going to do this just like I did the other category, I'm going to go in slow. Izoken, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dorohedoro, Great Pretender, Beastars, or Appare Ranman? Okay. Not gonna lie, I expected Beastars, but a few of these I didn't see coming. Okay, well, this is a little bit anticlimactic, but I'm voting for Izoken, just because I haven't seen all the other ones in its fullest. Thanks for voting. Remember, you can vote every day until January 22nd, and if you log in next time, you'll get a digital reward in your inbox after voting closes. Don't forget to tune in February 19th at 5 p.m. to see who wins, which I think my time is 8 p.m. because I don't know time zones. So yeah, that's honestly kind of surprising with the ones I picked for Anime of the Year. I'm kind of wondering how they go about picking it, if they just listen to the community, although at the same time a lot of them might be just memeing. But in all honesty, if I'd have to pick one, well, you can check my top 10 anime of 2020 if you want to find that out. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised, especially with Crunchyroll sponsoring Tower of God and God of High School last year. I'm surprised they weren't on there more, especially God of High School. But yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for this Anime Awards. In all honesty, there were some that I'm a bit surprised on, like Antagonist. I kind of expected Mommy, but they had... Oh, who did they have on here instead that I figured was gonna be an actual villain? Oh, that's right, Rachel. Yeah. But I'm not going to go through every single one of my picks again. If you really want to know that badly, you can just skip back in the video, because this video has probably gone on too long anyway, and I don't want to waste any more time. So, if you enjoyed, hit that like button down below, and what did they say? Voting through the 7 days left to vote. Okay, so it's next Friday. So I'm probably going to try and get this out sometime next week. I'm recording this the day of, if it wasn't obvious. I'm gonna have to try and find a way to get this out and edited before next week. I mean, I have the thumbnail, so it shouldn't be that hard. Or at the same time, I might just wait and post it after the results have already been tallied. I might just do that just to make it easier. But if you enjoyed, hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next episode. Momentai.